business analytics and its importance. Today we are starting a business course that it could be effective on your business management and revenue. It's about all we need to do with data. It makes after business course that could be very practical to company manager, business analyst, and each person who works on digital and physical market. It will take about 10 hours and maybe get you bored. But finally, you will be able to understand and discover data to reach a better decision. If you are a student, business student, this could be one of the best options to complete your CV and resume. Today we have only introduction video and the main job will start from next video. So if you would like to join me, don't forget to click on bell button, because by doing this job you will update it as I share new lesson. As a final point, during this course I will ask you to do something as an exercise. So I hope you are serious enough to take time and practice. Let's get started. What you get into analytics refers to the ability to collect and use data to generate meaningful insights for better decision making. The keywords here are the ability to collect data is the foundation of analytics. Without data, nothing can be done right. So, the first key component in this definition is the ability to collect. The second one is once you have the data, how do we use this data to generate meaningful insights? So, insight revision is the next part of analytics. How are you going to use it for better decision making? Can we change the strategy? Can we go back to the old strategy? You analyze the data to get insight, and with the insight, decide on what action you should take. That is analytics. And analytics starts and ends with the data. So if there is no data, there is no analytics. So right data or information is critical for analytics. For us to do any analytics, and also analytics is interchangeably known by various words. Some people call it as data mining, business intelligence, science business, or data analysis, and so on. So there are a lot of words interchangeable used for analytics. So the key message from this slide is the ability to collect and use data. Let's take an example. There is the mobile company in your country. It's not collecting any data on customer related information. For example, how many minutes a customer is calling in the month, how many minutes he's using on the street, on the local, on international calls, how much it is through the usage, and so forth. The company is not collecting any of this information. It can't make any decisions without this information. Without data, there is no analytics. So it's better of the companies to invest in collecting the data and also storing the data, and also easy retrievable of the data, so that analytics can be conducted on the data and insights are generated to make the decision. Why analytics? We have to understand what is analytics and how it is being used. But what is the importance of analytics? What value is it going to add to the company? Look, these are the hard facts that some of the companies, some of the research reports have written. What that means is that companies that are using analytics are performing much better than the companies which are not using analytics. That is the reason you see today many companies are investing on analytics. The benefits from analytics can be classified into these areas: improve customer relationship, greater visibility into who your customer is and what they are doing, and a better understanding of your customers. Another thing is identifying area of opportunities from the data. You know what kind of opportunities are existing to grow that revenue and better decision making. So broadly, there are the six benefits of analytics, and this can be again summarized into two. The benefits from analytics are either increasing revenue or reducing cost. So these are broad things, and within these two broad things, you can see these six as the major benefits of analytics. Let's take an example to understand the benefits of analytics for a company. Let's take the same example of an Intel company. As I was telling that Intel, if it was not collecting the data, it would have been a big loss to them, but today every company collect data. Let's say it's collecting the customer call related information like the number of minutes the customer is calling in a month. Let's say each customer has this information on a monthly basis. Now, how is going this to improve the relationship? For example, there are some customers who are not at all using the same software. So these are customers who just have a seat and they are not using it actively. So people can pick those customers and do some campaigns to them and say that we have an attractive offers to you. For example, you can do an offer saying that recharge for $50. You get $100, especially for the customers who are not using your network, so that they get used to using your network right. So that is one benefit of improving the relationship with the customer. The other benefit, taking the same example, is greater visibility. The next one is identifying areas of opportunities. Let's say there are some customers who are using your mobile for calling and SMS, but they are not using Twitter. So that's an area of opportunity where you can go and educate this customer. So this is like identifying new area of opportunity using the existing data, and all this is leading to better decision making to ensure you make more revenue by cutting down the cost and see are there any bottlenecks anywhere. And then the next part is lowering overall cost and increasing productivity and efficiency. So today, most of these mobile companies have their call center. So there are a lot of customers who will be calling the call center on a day basis. Now, Intel can see how many of the call center employees are idle in a day, and accordingly, they can use. They can decrease their workforce or increase their workforce. For example, there are 100 call center employees for Intel, but on an average, it's only 50 members are being utilized. So Intel can say that, okay, there is no need for the remaining 50% because the remaining 50% can be laid off and we can let the company go with the existing 50 employees. And so the same is the case with it, can also use productivity and efficiency. The call center employee, there will be some employees who are performing very well and that are addressing the customer, but but is in a lesser amount of time as compared to other contracted employees who are taking a lot of time to address the customer. So now you can see for those employees who are taking a lot of time to address the customers' queries and invest in them to train these employees for what are the qualities the customers normally ask, so that they also decrease the customer talk time queries. So overall productivity and efficiency growth, and in that due efficiency, some of the employees may be cut down for that overall lowering of the cost, increasing productivity and efficiency of the employees. Of the employee again is another benefit from analytics. So broadly summarizing, within just an internal company with the data that we have seen, for example, how each of the benefits is related to this company. So broadly, to summarize again, there are two benefits of analytics: identified business opportunities to grow revenue. They reduce cost by streamlining. These are the two broad benefits from analytics. Well, as I mentioned before, it was just our introduction video. We will start our lesson from next video. Just don't forget to click on bell button, because by doing this job you will be updated with new lesson as I shared them. Thank you.